22 veterans commit suicide every day. What will we do to address this tragic problem?
Stop sending them to die and kill in stupid, unneeded wars.
Evan?
You know, that's what we do. You want to help the veterans? Stop sending them to stupid wars. Get your stupid Ukraine flag out of your thing and stop cheering like you idiots did when we bombed people all over the world. You know, you want to help the troops? Don't send them over there to kill a family or kill a person or take a life. Don't send them over there to watch their friend have their legs blown off and have them in Balboa Hospital where I used to work. You know, you want to let veterans to not kill themselves? Don't put them in absolutely inhumane situations where they got to drag some poor Iraqi woman out of the house by the hair and throw her on the ground and have her kids screaming and crying and then maybe shoot somebody, maybe the wrong person, and they have nightmares that haunt them the rest of their life. Why?
Yep.
Why? So Dick Cheney can make more money.
Right.
So Halliburton can make more money. So idiots can go and sit at football games and chant USA like they're all patriotic, while the media sits by there and rails about how they hope we win the war. I remember Dan Rather. Well, of course, it's my country. I hope we win. You know.
Bankers' wars.
Yeah.
I'll wait till we come to
You know,
discussion.
you put people in this situation. It's no wonder. It's no wonder the veterans kill themselves, especially the combat veterans. So yeah, you put people in a bad situation. It hurts them, and that's on us. And I don't hear anybody taking responsibility for it. You know, I see you people. I see the same fools who cheered for this absolute disaster. And there was those of us in the anti-war movement who were absolutely against it, and we were called against Americans, and we were called every name in the book. Remember the Dixie Chicks? These people were burning their album because they were against the war. We were right. We were right, and you were wrong. And 1 million people died, and there's no accountability. You're still yapping at your CNN and your New York Times and all the same fools that led those men, and those men are killing themselves. 22 people a day are killing themselves because we put them in inhumane situations and we had them take 1 million lives. Somebody had to clean up those bodies in Fallujah that we put in there, the people who were in the bomb shelter, and we had phosphorus go in there. Some American soldier who had to go in there and see those bodies and see those women and children dead in there, killed by our phosphorus bombs because we wanted to make Dick Cheney and Halliburton more money. And we made Lockheed and Raytheon
This is why
record contracts. And so that, you know, that kind of that kind of thing is why they're killing themselves. That's why. It's because of what we do, and what we need is accountability as a people. We can't just keep going from mistake to mistake to mistake and then keep making the mistakes. Oh yeah, sorry for those guys. Sorry for the 1 million dead Iraqis. What's next? What do we look at next? Oh, look, Ukraine. No, thank you. No, thank you. It is us. It is on us. We failed those men. We fail these people as a country. We fail them. We fail them when we take somebody who's willing to give their life to this country, somebody who's willing to fight for this country, and we take them and we forsake them by sending them to make money for Halliburton. That is wrong. We fail them. Don't you dare wave a "We support the troops" flag if you support this foolishness. If you were sitting there with your George Bush sticker and you were cheering for this war, don't you dare call yourself a patriot. Don't you dare say you support the troops. You failed the troops. We failed them as a nation. We all failed them. And we failed 1 million Iraqi people. We have this high and mighty moral attitude. We failed 1 million people who are dead. Broken families, children, murdered. Because what? Because George W. Bush didn't like the leader. And he knew that our emotion, because our emotions were high, because a different person in a different country kind of almost sort of loosely similar-ish religion, kind of. I mean, Saddam was very secular. Because Osama, who we thought was in Afghanistan and was in Pakistan, because he attacked us, we'd go kill 1 million people over here. And we still face the effects today. We're still paying the debt. My children will be paying the debt. Their share of the debt is $230,000 or something for that absolute debacle. Absolute stain on our country. And I was right, and everybody who was against the war was right. We were absolutely right, and you must see that now. You must see that now. And I could go back. My posts are still there. It's proof of work. You can look back at the things I said 20 years ago about this. They're still online. And you can see the fools and the people who said the same thing that they say about Ukraine now, and the same thing about COVID. And they don't learn. And they repeat it again and again and again. And they just get suckered into the next fight. They never even stop to pause and think that their blind, unwavering support of George Bush in this debacle of Iraq and Afghanistan, and by the way, Obama and Trump, who continued this. And they don't think about what they did. We're all responsible. We're all responsible for this. And that's why 22 veterans of dad killed themselves. A lot of them. Because we put them in a situation nobody should ever be in. Nobody should have to take a life. And we made them do it. We put them there. And we did it because the media told us to. We were all fools, other than those of us who were fighting the war. And we were called unpatriotic. Pro 9/11, you know. Like, don't you care about 9/11? Of course, we got to invade this other country over here. We invaded. We invaded a country that didn't have anything to do with it. 0 of the hijackers were from Iraq. Bin Laden never set foot in Iraq. Not from the same place. Absolutely, completely different. So we have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to be accountable for these things that we do in the world, or we're going to keep making the same mistakes. And the mistakes are grave. 22 families today are grieving. More than that, 60 families, 70, 100. People are grieving. 100 families lost somebody to suicide this week. Veterans. People who volunteered to serve their country. What did you take when you do it? Protect and defend the Constitution. That's the oath you take. And we didn't have them do that. We had them out there fighting for Halliburton, for Dick Cheney. And killing people. Killing innocent people. That's on us. That's on us. And we're going to keep making the same mistakes if we don't accept that. And accept that it was a horrible evil, that is a stain on our nation. We should have never done it. We should have never been to Iraq. And we should have never gone over in Afghanistan. If the goal is to catch bin Laden, you get a crack team of the 6,000 best investigators, CIA agents, FBI agents, and Navy SEALs, and you find the guy. You don't kill 100,000 people over